C, Episode 2, Message in a Bottle. I'm Joe. Please subscribe to our channel. Plenty of other great videos coming up, and we'd love to have you along for the ride. So they released all 3 episodes at the launch of Apple TV Plus last week. Episode 4 is not coming out till Friday, but they wet or whistle a little bit, if you would, with 3 episodes for pretty much every series, I think. Although I did see Snoopy in Space had more than 3, which was really fun. But I'm not gonna do a review on that. $4.99 a month, as I mentioned in the last review. Limited content right now, and they only had a 1-week free trial. I think they probably should have done a 1-month free trial to really suck people in. So let me give you my 4 takeaways from the episode. First takeaway. In the first review, I mentioned how Baba Voss was the biggest, baddest dog in the yard who didn't have any kids and didn't have a woman, and I listed some possible reasons, amongst them being like maybe he was sterile, or maybe he had a woman who died in childbirth, or maybe he just smelled really bad. List the 4th reason now: he's an idiot. He starts off the episode walking around the woods of the place they just showed at, don't really know yet. He's blind. He's got the kids wrapped around his shoulders in a little basket, and he gets attacked by a bear. He's an idiot. I guess, you know, the fact that he's so big and powerful is the reason he's in charge, because he's not very smart. Takeaway 2, Jerry Morrell shows up, shoots the bear with an arrow, and says, "I see I left the kids in good hands." I thought he was being sarcastic. He wasn't. He too is an idiot. That shows you how powerful sight is. We already know this, but we can see how absolutely powerful it is in a world where no one else can see, how powerful you would be if you had sight. Because even if you're a complete bumbling idiot who thinks you left your children in the good hands with a guy who walks them around in a woods he doesn't know and gets attacked by a bear, that shows you how powerful sight is in this world, and would be anywhere, especially in a world where nobody else has it. Amazing what a power sight would be, and I'm expecting the kids to be like superheroes. Gatherbacks, our traitor, is a modern day villain, or hero if you want, however you look at him, but he is a character for 2019. Meek and feeble. He talks in just a little feeble little voice. He just sounds like so pathetic. Shadow, are you there? Pathetic, meek, feeble, yet hides behind messages without facts. He sends a message he's sending messages downstream for the witch hunter to find, saying there's a witch here, even though he doesn't have any proof there's a witch here. The shadow part was really cool, a little weird, but I guess that's what we gotta get used to with the weirdness. We'll deal with the shadow, I guess, in a later episode. Hopefully, I don't want to bring it up here, but the shadow basically tells him nothing, even though the shadow heard some interesting things. Tells him nothing, and he still reports that there's a witch there by messages in a bottle going downstream, and we're gonna wait forever. How many years it takes for this message to show up for someone to see it. Fake news doesn't wait for facts, just sends it anyway for his agenda, even though he's a wimpy, moany, whimpering character. And one other thing, he likes 2019 porn as he goes full in with his aunt. Point number 4, the Queen's all over the place. So first I thought the Queen was an anti-site zealot who just seeked power, who probably murdered her own sister, who was probably banging Jerry Morrell. But it turns out that I was half right. She's definitely a zealot who seeks power, because she definitely killed her sister off to become queen, but we don't know that yet. That's just probably the excuse to go after Jerry Morrell. But she actually wants Jerry Morrell to come back and knock her up and give her babies that could see, so she can have the power of what is now she considers a god. And how does she do this? By praying during cunnilingus. That's right. She prays during cunnilingus. She prays while fingering herself. she's a freak. She's an absolute freak. She has some nobles executed, and she starts singing in this beautiful song as she's executing some nobles. Absolute freak. Comical. The episode was comical. And it's not meant to be a comedy, folks. It's meant to be a very serious show, but it felt funny because of the pure ridiculousness of this episode. But you know what? We're gonna soldier on. We're gonna watch episode 3. We're gonna watch episode 4, and then we're gonna make a decision after episode 4, because we got other things coming up, bigger fish to fry to watch, like Rick and Morty and The Mandalorian, and we gotta determine after episode 4 if this show's gonna be worth my investment. But this episode 2, I'm gonna do episode 3. I'm gonna leave a link to episode 3 up or down or sideways or somewhere in the area here. Episode 2, C, Message in the Bottle. Please subscribe to our channel. We have the episode 3 video coming right up. Hope to have you along for the ride on our channel. Once again, I'm Joe.